Hello students, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to see how to solve case study based questions which will be a part of CBSE board exam. Here there is a question: energy can be stored in the form of potential energy by compressing a spring, compressing a gas or raising a mass to a height above the earth. The energy is stored in compressed spring, compressed gas or the raised mass. Energy can also be stored as potential energy in an electric field. A capacitor is a device for storing energy in the electric field. So capacitor is then said to be charged. Generally, a capacitor is charged by connected it into a battery. During the charging process, it accumulates charge slowly, thus building up an electric field in which the energy is stored. Essentially, all capacitors consist of two metal plates separated by a dielectric, which is usually oil, paper, polystyrene, or even air. Capacitors are widely used in an alternating current circuits, in radio and televisions circuits as tuners, and microscopic capacitors form the memory bank of computers. So here the paragraph want to say that we can store potential energy by compressing a spring or by compressing gas or by raising a mass above the surface of earth. And even we can store potential energy in an electric field, and to store potential energy in electric field we use a capacitor. And capacitor is charged by connecting it to the battery, and it slowly accumulates the charge or store the charge. And capacitor is made up of two metal plates which are separated by a dielectric medium, which is either of oil, paper, polystyrene, or even air. And capacitors are mostly used on alternating current circuits, and they in radio and television these circuits are, it acts as a tuner. Tuner means we will set the frequency. To set frequency, a capacitor is required. And microscopic capacitor means very small capacitors. They form memory bank of the computers. They store the data. So in this first question, which of the following cannot be used as dielectric in capacitors? Option A, paper. Option B, glass. Option C, copper. Option D, oil. So now paper is dielectric, glass is dielectric, copper is conductor, oil is dielectric. So we can say in question 1, we cannot use copper. We cannot use copper as it is conductor. So option C is correct. Option C. So here we are having option C as correct option. Now in second question, choose the correct statement when a capacitor is connected to a battery. No current flows in the circuit at all. A current flows in the circuit for some time and then decreases to zero. The current keeps on increasing, reaching a maximum value when capacitor is charging to the voltage of a battery, and alternating current flows in the circuit. So now given to us is that capacitor is connected to a battery. Battery means DC. Battery gives DC means direct current. When direct current is applied, till capacitor is charging, till capacitor charges, current will flow. Charges, current will flow. But after that, for DC, resistance of capacitors becomes infinite, therefore no current. So we see now in this question, second question, option B says a current flows in the circuit for some time. Some time means till the capacitor is charging, and after that then decreases to 0. So here we can say option B is correct option. Option B is correct option. Now we see the third question. For third question, we are given when an alternating voltage is applied to a capacitor, a direct current flows in the circuit for short time and then becomes 0. An alternating current flows in the circuit for short time and then becomes 0. No current flows in the circuit and alternating current flows in the circuit. In the paragraph itself, we are given that when capacitors works on alternating current. So in question number 3, capacitors work on AC. Works on AC means they can continuously work on AC. So it means alternating current will continuously flow in the circuits. AC means current flows in the circuit. So in the question, D option says that an alternating current flows in the circuit. So here we can say that option D becomes the correct answer. So option D. Now question number 4. For question number 4, the resistance offered by capacitor to the flow of alternating current depends on its capacitance only, depends on the frequency of AC only, depends on capacitance and frequency, and D, it is infinite. Option D says it is infinite. Now we see for solution for this part. The capacitive reactance is given by, this is capacitive reactance. Means resistance offered by capacitor, which is equals to 1 upon omega C, that is equals to 1 upon 2 pi frequency into C. C is constant. So it means Xc is inversely proportional to frequency. So we can say that the resistance offered by capacitor to the flow of an electric current depends on the frequency of AC circuit and capacitance also. That is, it depends upon capacitance. C is constant, but for different capacitors, the value of C will be different, and also the frequency. So we can say here, now the options C is correct option. Therefore, option C. Now for the fifth part of the question, when a parallel plate capacitor is charged by connecting its plates to a battery, the energy stored in it depends upon option A, voltage of the battery, option B, the area and separation of the plates, option C, the nature of the dielectric between the plates, all of the above factors. Option D says all of the above factors. So now in this case, we see how we can find the answer. So the question number 5, the energy stored formula is half CV square. Capacitance is epsilon 0 A by D, and potential is equals to electric field into distance. So we can say it depends upon area of the plates, it depends upon voltage applied, because charge stored is equals to C into V. So it means, and due to charge, and half CV square means half QV also. So it depends upon potential also, it depends upon area also, it depends upon distance between the two slabs also, and epsilon 0. If there is medium, so it will become epsilon. So it means it depends upon medium also. So now we see voltage of the battery, area of separation, nature of dielectric, means all three are correct. So we can say that it depends upon all the above option factors. So we write now the answer for this part. Answer is option D is correct. Hope you must have understood how to solve the case study based questions for coming 2021 board exams.